At the Bitcoin market. In my daily Bitcoin analysis, I can see that we still have no idea what to do with this so-called asset. At this point in time, nobody really knows what Bitcoin is, nor whether or not it's going to ever be used for anything. The markets have been rocked by the CPI numbers coming out weaker than anticipated in the United States, which has people believing that perhaps the Federal Reserve might start cutting rates. The traditional thinking is that the Federal Reserve cutting rates would be good for Bitcoin because it's supposed to be a store of value. But I'm also old enough to remember when Bitcoin was digital gold. It was a new payment paradigm. It was going to be the world's reserve currency, and on and on. Bitcoin is a perfect example of what Wall Street does. They created an ETF and we shot straight up in the air 92% in 6 weeks. And they basically did the whole thing of selling this to the public, making their commission, and then dumping it off. Whether or not that continues to be the case remains to be seen, but one thing is for sure, this is a market that doesn't seemingly have any momentum one way or the other. For a minute there, it looked like we were going to break out over the course of the last couple of days, but it looks like the $60,000 level is the ceiling. If we were to close above there on a daily close, then yes, I would be bullish, at least for the short term. But Bitcoin has already proven itself not to be trustworthy, as it just simply doesn't seem to be able to hang on to any movement other than the occasional pump and dump. If we were to break down below the $54,000 level, I think that opens up the possibility of a move down to $51,000 or so, and anything below there will probably destroy the trend. The attempt to rally over the last couple of days has been somewhat feckless. We'll have to see whether or not they can continue to push. And I would say from a technical analysis standpoint, if we could break above the $60,000 level after failing 2 days in a row, that would be extraordinarily bullish.